Today we're going to talk about how Quidditch and flying work in Hogwarts Legacy. Look, I don't think there's a single person who's excited for Hogwarts Legacy that doesn't want Quidditch in the game, but the biggest question we have right now is, will we get it? And while I might not have a rock solid answer for you, I do think that we can make a few accurate guesses about how it will work if we do end up getting it. But before I talk about Quidditch, there is one other feature I want to talk about that we are for sure getting involving brooms, and that is broom racing. Broom racing was already a thing in the Wizarding World lore before Hogwarts Legacy confirmed it for the game, with the clean sweep line being the first official racing broom in the 1920s. The first recorded organized broom race was from Aberdeen, Scotland to the Colosseum in Rome, Italy, which by the way is about 1,700 miles. Now I highly doubt that the races we'll get are quite that far, but I could see them taking us all around the map, even outside the school grounds. We'll probably start somewhere around the castle, most likely the Quidditch pitch, and then following a series of rings, make our way out and around Hogwarts, the Black Lake, maybe Hogsmeade, and then ultimately taking us back to the Quidditch Stadium. Another feature I think we could see is broom customization, where you'd swap out different handles and tails for different optimizations and things like speed, handling, acceleration, braking, stuff like that. Kind of like in Mario Kart when you're picking out different tires and stuff for your vehicle. And while this idea is pretty exciting to me, I do think that broom racing might be a complete replacement for Quidditch. Now hold on, don't leave, I want it too. I just don't think it makes a whole lot of sense for us to have both in the game. But if we do, here's how I think it might work. Most of you probably already know this, but Hogwarts Legacy isn't the first Harry Potter game. In fact, there are about 15 to 20 titles with Harry Potter on the logo. Pretty much there's one for each movie with a few different versions for PC, PlayStation, Game Boy, then the Lego games, a couple of phone games, and then there was also a game titled Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. Quidditch World Cup was around during the GameCube and PS2 era, and it was wildly popular for obvious reasons. I mean, look at this game. Is it not everything that we've wanted out of a Quidditch game for Hogwarts Legacy? In the game, you could play on any of the house teams and switch between positions as you pass to other characters. There were multiplayer options, including online functionality. You could learn special moves in order to one-up your opponent, and most impressively, you could actually progress from Hogwarts to play on one of 9 international teams. I think Oliver Wood definitely approve of this. I think it's safe to say if you can make this game work on something as simple as the GameCube, you could easily make it work in Hogwarts Legacy. Now before you come at me in the comment section, I know it is wildly ignorant to say that it's easy to add anything into any game whatsoever, especially since I know nothing about game development. But again, in theory, just update the graphics, add in modern controls, and slap it in there, call it a day. But that's enough rambling for me. If you want to see what wand customization might look like in the game, go ahead and click this video here, and I'll catch you next time, nerds.